TwitTwooFilms presents Vampire Hunter Werbals in the thrill of the Shadowy Beast with eyes.
It's a dark, dark night. A cry of terror rings out in the night's breeze. Haunted I feel. This night may end in blood. I lock the door of my workshop, safe from any foul beast emerging through the damp night. Passing the time, I whittle a brand new steak. Make it sharp. It must be sharp. The beasts of the night have hard shells, and a blunt instrument will just prolong its life. I must work quick. Quick, I say. My blood accelerates. My heart pumps faster. All the experience I have gained over the years never subsides the clawing pain in my guts. Waiting, waiting. The night may be long. And long the night is. My lone candle flickers in an invisible wind. Or could it be from silent breaths spat out by the most vicious of demons? Only time will tell. To control my nerves, I grab for my pipe, feeling for it in the darkness. Oh, there it is. Already stuffed with the finest Bavarian tobacco. I light it. My cheeks puff in and out, stoking its fiery furnace until I breathe the fine, sweet smoke. First through my mouth, then out my nose. Calming it is, for the solitude of this night will not last long. I splutter a lung's worth of bile and smoke from my dribbling mouth, as the sound I have heard is beyond description. I can only say that it was both hell, earth, and beyond anything these frail old ears have witnessed before. A noise that oozed, cracked, and rang through my heart and guts like death had just visited me for a brief time. This noise was close, very close, from just outside my thinly locked door. Oh, my heart was racing. The sweat pours like treacle, so thick it is with adrenaline. The time has come for me and it. Oh yes, the time has come. The lock of my door is now in pieces on the hay-strewn floor. The door flaps like a bird's broken wing. I look up terrified. What is about to emerge from the cold, dark night outside? My breath precipitates. The fog fills the air. I could barely make out the huge, ugly mass. Not but for the light of the full moon appearing at its back. Hark! The noise again, as the behemoth moves inside. A wail of infinite proportions. Ugly it sounds. My eyes widen as its face appears before me. Ye gods! Ye gods! Those eyes, so bloodshot, wild and crazy, like they have seen the most terrible sights, like hell had formed within these deep dark pupils. A fiery menace, peering, glaring. Beelzebub's face flickers in its glint, as those bulbous eyes glare down at me. Fear is not an issue, not this time, but a faint recognition of something familiar. I have seen these eyes before. I have seen them before, I say. gnarled and angry, the eyes let out a chilling shrill. That sound! What is it? What is it trying to say? Are these words? Words of another realm, inexplicable to my old ears. The shrill of the shadowy beast with eyes is one that shudders me to the core. The eyes of evil bear down on me. The sound of dread fills my lungs with fear. Only one thing for it. The time is death. But not for me. I grab for my stake. Freshly sharpened. The only word freshly sharpened. Damn it to hell. I have thrust the stake several times into the stinking flesh of evil, yet I fail to pierce its repulsive hide. It wails with slight pain, but this is not his death knell. You fool, Franklin Werbals! What is wrong with you? Unprepared I am. What has become of me? Too past retirement I am, and becoming complacent. Is this the final ill-judged error of a stupid old man? Now is my time. I drop to the floor. This is it. I should have retired long ago. Pathetic I am as I look up at the behemoth, its twittering eyes with its cold black heart. For a moment, I reflect on my beautiful career, the demons I have slain, the monsters I have destroyed with such power and strength. Where is that power now? Lost in time. My sand has run out. I gulp a hearty gulp. A tear in my eye trickles down my cheek. You fool, Franklin. How did it come to this? Goodbye, world. The wait is agonizing. I preempted strike too early. I daren't look up at my maker. Why the wait? Why not finish me off straight away? The anger at his delay boils my blood to the brim. I am in agony with my lack of patience. I let out a scream to equal its, and then... a warm, stinking liquid suddenly engulfs me, a putrid-smelling mess. I shudder as I feel it soak my beard and drip onto my lips. Startled I am at the strange, deathly power emitted from it. This is the most curious of all the demons I have encountered. Cocooned in this strange brew of bile-like fluid, I collapse to the floor. I cannot move. I am paralyzed. The hours I appeared to be frozen were but mere seconds. Paralysis took hold fast. I could barely breathe. What putridity was this encasement I was shrouded in? Perhaps this was death. Strange if it was. I never expected it to be so otherworldly. But suddenly I heard it. I could still hear the beast's whine, which meant I was still in this mortal coil. And too, the sound of the beast had become clearer. Suddenly, this ghastly voice was like a guardian angel, calling me back through the mist of death. Suddenly, I became free. Movement was my power now. I was released. Now, I could exact my revenge. As I pulled myself free, wiping the ooze from my wet body, I rose as if reborn. This time there would be no mistakes. The beast would die several times within the next few seconds. I launched myself across the room as if I was a small child. Headed for the beast's throat I was. No need for weapons this time. My bare fists will relinquish any life from the behemoth stood before me. I clasped his windpipe with both hands and let rip. All my strength exploding between my fingers. I will not let go. I will not. The gargantuan gave an almighty roar, a roar that felt weaker this time, less grotesque, but a roar all the same. A roar that this time was more audible. My eyes opened as that familiarity I sensed before had become clear. I let go because I now knew the true nature of the beast. The wild, crazy eyes, the hulking shape, the groggy movement, and at last that familiar scent of alcohol.
It's me, sir. God's sake, it's me. Your assistant, you know. Hopkins!
Hopkins, that's you!
That's me, yes!
Oh, you almost gave me a heart attack!
Oh, you can stop that now!
Oh, have you been down the pub again, have you? Have you?
Yeah, of course I had a couple.
Couple? I bet it was more than two!
Oh,
how many?
About 7, and I roast duck supper too.
Oh, duck suppers! Oh, I'll swing for you one of these days, Hopkins.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Oh, come on then, let's go have another duck supper.
Oh, sir, I just throw one of them up already.
Oh, yes, so you have. My stupid, bloody-minded assistant drunk before me. Not a devil's behemoth at all. The ooze that had encased me, the vomit of a drunken fool. Why do you get drunk anyway?
Oh, well, for you, sir, I have to try and forget things. It makes me happy.
That's no excuse. I thought you were going to visit your mother tonight.
That's where I met her. She was in the pub.
Yeah, I like the story.
Vampire Hunter Werbals, the shrill, the shadowy vampire with eyes, was read by Ewan Rigg and performed by Ewan Rigg with Ian Moody, and the music was by Al, and it was produced at the Al Sanctuary. I'm just reading the credits.
You've got to learn these credits. You get no credits.
I haven't done anything else in the film, not Puff Master.
You got the thrill of the thrill of the thrill.
It was a TwitTwo production, copyright 2013. It was written by who said that.
Oh, and Mark Fox as the Count, and me, Tom Stakely, as Eagle.
Thank you very much for watching. That's it.